It's holiday. We're heading for a place of waits. Carry the light, carry the light till lovers come. Carry the light, carry the light till lovers come. Lovers come. Lovers come. Carry the light, carry the light till lovers come. Lovers come. Against the sky, there is no time to wonder why. We journey on, with weary souls. Open love will conquer all. Carry the light, till lovers come. Carry the light. Lovers come. Carry the light, till lovers come. Gonna carry the light, till lovers come. Wherever music comes alive, there's life. Rock on! Hey. Live music will never die. Welcome to this stage. We're going to sing you something we did at Glastonbury, which we opened up with. Blue skies and sunshine. That's what we love. But there's no band tonight. Just a minstrel playing with my long partner, Sue Smith. Let's hear it for Sue. We have a guitar, we have a flute, we've got our words and our voices. Now everyone has a story to tell. Just ask yourselves, I bet yours are amazing. And we'd love to hear them. We've written many, many songs. What was the first one we wrote, Sue? What was it? What did we write first? That's us when we were very handsome and young. Huh?
And
Come and tell them what we did.
it's very quiet.
Yeah, well, you're not very quiet. Where do we write the song?
I say it was in Ireland, but I know you're going to say Cornwall.
No, I'm going to say Devon, actually.
It's all over the place. That's where we did it then.
It was 1970 when we wrote the song. This is the very first Freizinger Smith collaboration. Yeah. Do you want to hear our first song?
1968. I say it's 1968.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
It's very quiet, we cannot go along the coast. Rocks jet along, birds are soaring, moonlight feel so good, I feel so good, I'm just gonna sing along. Say no more while you're here. Say no more while you're here. We enjoyed writing that song. It was perfect harmony, wasn't it, Sue? Halcyon days! Memorable bands down the years. Tin 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 and the Reds. Anyone remember them? Yeah. Bad Teeth. Yeah. And the Rock and Roll Life, Martin. The first band was with my brother, the Pete Fryer Band. Yeah. First gig! Come on, the Pete Fryer Band! First gig, 1965. At the Florence Park Wives Club, Carry. Many followed, Tin Tin Tin, Acrobats, the Gandhi Sisters, and we were all with blokes. And me, Freizinger, on the flutes.
Yeah.
You remember that, Martin?
Yeah, of course.
Go market.
Exactly, yeah.
What a time that was. Concerts and busking in towns. Cities all over the globe. Passers-by laughed and cried. They wept to music that also told their stories. Words without words. A narrative of sound that so many could understand. We have amazing fans. We met them on the street and at gigs. For us, no plush hotels and nice champagne. Or sometimes. Just driving through the night again. Squashed in a van with dirty washing. Playing the streets with the rain lashing. Lightning crashing at Castle Morton. We struck the chords as dawn was rising. Then Glastonbury, WOMAD and Wellington Fest. The Blue Mountains, Australia, back. The Blue Mountains, Australia. What a time we had there. I'm back to Inverness, Montreal or Montreal, Venice Beach and Central Park, Toronto and Reykjavik. It never got dark. What glorious music then as now. What a history we have. Don't ask now, don't give a damn. Next up is Vietnam. 5, 6, 7. You know it. What can you say? It's Jimi Hendrix. What a musician, what a show. But we've played with Hawkwind.
Yeah.
Hawkwind! We have played with Hawkwind. They blew my amp up, but I didn't care. It was worth it. We played with Gong.
Yeah.
Yep, we played with Gong. And the crazy world of Arthur Brown. Fire! 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 And guess what? We met him on the solstice at the Royal Right Stone. He's a real tall geezer. Next up, together on the Avalon stage, Glastonbury Festival! What a lovely guy. He didn't drink alcohol. I had all his beer allowance. 20 minutes on stage with Arthur taught me more than I ever knew. What a musical education. Thank you, Arthur. Music never stands still, though. Punk before the Pistols and dub reggae. Driving a message with pounding beats. The National Front were on our streets. We sang "Shit on the Front" to all who were there. Rock against racism for all who care. We were there. We were living in London. We were in Hoxton. And the National Front that time was very, very strong.
We lived in Stoke Newington.
You can see another reason why they didn't like us. I used to get discounts when I went shopping in Stone but soon. Anyhow, all of a sudden in Hoxton, we were on the demo, the counter demo, and rocks were being thrown, and I felt something against my face, dripping down. I thought it was blood, but luckily it was just rotten eggs.
Tomatoes.
It was still scary. So, yeah, we were angry about that, as little Kwasi Johnson was. So we wrote this song. They march into Hoxton with their thugs. Don't be fools, don't be mugs. They do nothing for the poor, but give them rifles and make war. Nazis burn books in a fire. Nazis burn people in a fire. Can't you see the front's a bunch of liars? Don't let their swastika get higher. We gotta shit on the front.
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 And we meant it. They got plans, they got aims to put you people in chains. Don't fall for any racial hate. Use your brain before it's too late. Nazis burn books in a fire. Nazis burn people in a fire. Can't you see the front's a bunch of liars? Don't let the swastika get higher. But that's not the beginning of the story. Politics has never been far away in our family. I must have been about 6. I'd learnt to read. Quite difficult. I saw scrawled on a wall near our house in Maycroft Road, Florence Park, hang Bobby Friar. What? Now, it's not every day you read someone wants to hang your dad, is it? He was a shop steward at the works, the car factory. He was a heroic and courageous campaigner for workers' rights. Yay! He had a name, a street named after him, after his death in 1993. Bobby Friar Close. There we all are. What an accolade, and very much deserved. It took more than a bit of graffiti and a petrol bomb thrown in a strike meeting to intimidate him. He was unshakable in his principles and his beliefs. He was quite a man. But strong too was my mum and her family. From Wales they came. Manodila was the closest village, now full of hippie culture. We were home there, weren't we? But its past was more radical. Maybe the Chartist defiance rubbed off on my mum too. Margaret, her name, and a feminist social reformer. Look how beautiful she looks here. Women were the equal of men, of course. But this was a long time ago, wasn't it? And Florence Park Wives Club, she was there at the start. She was tough, smart. Introduced to a top union leader as Bobby Friar's wife, you could see this was going to backfire. I'm nobody's wife, she said. I'm Margaret Friar. Yeah, we had a good education with my mum. Me and my brother know how to cook and do everything else. My mum and dad met on a bench in St James's Park in London. As my dad, she a trainee nurse, and he just demobbed from the army. There was an instant spark between them. But it was almost torpedoed before it began. When my mum repeated something her mother was always saying in Wales, by Jewish people controlling far too many businesses. It was very sad. Is he Jewish? My grandfather asked later, as they met in her cottage in the beautiful mid-Wales countryside. Margaret, why couldn't you find one of our own? But cousins, with a true Welsh welcome, laid a table. They laid a big table with a full spread. The warmest welcome in the hillside for my dad. United in love and united in spirit, the light was won out despite my grandmother's opposition. My mum was solidly there behind the twists and turns of my dad's new life. As Bobby Friar, the Oxford Trade Union leader. She was on the picket lines with tea, sandwiches, and always there when he woke with the night terrors surviving the war and the Holocaust. Very post-traumatic. Why couldn't you find one of your own? Why didn't you find one of our own, Margaret? Come on, Sue. Let's play some music. We love this one. Let's play some music. Well, you may not know, it's me and Sue opened Glastonbury in 2015. Hey, Liz! Roger and Liz were there, weren't you? You were there. Let's hear it for Liz and Roger. They were there. And they can verify this, it was raining. The moment we played this song, the sun came out. That year we were the most popular act in the whole of Glastonbury Festival. Blue skies and sunshine!
Hey.
Sunshine, your hand in mine. There's a rhythm in life, many times to get it right. Dark clouds fade fast, our love will last. Don't our sun glows, our hearts will grow. They will grow soon. In the sun, bringing warmth to everyone. Light shines in their eyes, our spirit will rise. Tyrants will fall, we will be all. One love, one heart, we will play our part. Think I'm good? Brilliant singing here. Absolutely amazing. As in many families, it was my mum who persuaded me to carry on my education. Did come from Wales. I did a PhD, no less. Not bad for someone written off at Oxford Boys Grammar as dumb. What a complete wasted space school was. Sound familiar? Complete waste. I couldn't wait to get out and begin my real learning. Read and work University around 1968, 70. That was great. Self-taught at college, paid for by the government. Yay! I bet you don't wish, young people wish that was the case, don't you? We were paid, we got maintenance grant. And 6 months at Munich University, paid for by the Deutsche Akademische Austauschdienst, in English, the German Academic Exchange. You remember that scene? Many nights in the English garden with the big beer, yeah, and the Oktoberfest.
They weren't pints, they were litres.
Mars!
They came back with the shakes after 6 months.
So, thanks, Mum. You were definitely right. I should stay at college. And music education. Music education. As a mature student at the Birmingham Conservatoire, no less. The Conservatoire. How about that? That was a musical playground. Prof said to me, don't worry about all this nonsense. He said, we both know the notes aren't the music. They don't. And so, we had an awful lot of good fun. My dad, there he is, followed his dad's ideas, not his grandfather's. A secular Jew, my dad was not at all wedded to religious customs. Quite the reverse. He read Das Kapital in his boyhood days. Das Kapital, auf Deutsch, German, at the Viennese Socialist Sunday School. His education was amazing. A world away from the synagogue's traditions, he was an outstanding student and sportsman. And one day, his teachers shook all the hands of the students as they entered class. No longer shook the hands of the Jewish children. And no more sports with their Viennese friends. No more playground experiences. Finished. How that hurt. And look at one another and defend them. My dad, Bela and Latsi. Two brothers. Not long later, Dad and his two brothers tried to escape to Switzerland, where the border guards handed them back to the Austrian Nazi police 3 times. 3 little boys. After that, he was finally on the train to England with his younger brother, Latsi. A 12-year-old and a 14-year-old. Bela, the older brother, escaped to Denmark and then Sweden. But Latsi settled with a kindly and loving Jackson family in Grampont, here near Hinksey Park. It was a wonderful thing and a wonderful family. This made Oxford a natural second home for my dad. Once in England, my dad forged his age so he could join the army. He was told to join the Argyll and Sutherland Regiment. Why? It's down south. Why? The army would not let him in an English regiment because he was a foreigner. They sent him to the Socialist Scots, who became his very best friends, of course. After fighting Italy in the war, my dad, who was obviously a native German speaker, was drafted into interrogating suspected Nazi war criminals. He was later stationed in a prisoner of war camp in Palestine. Well, after what his family and millions of others had gone through, would you believe it? He saw the British officers in this camp entertaining some of the very German SS officers who carried out the Holocaust. Treachery. Absolute, there he is in Palestine. He was disgusted, rightly so. He told his superiors exactly what he thought. He exposed his goings-on in the British press, which ended not in the British officers facing court-martial. It ended in my dad being demoted from sergeant to corporal. Some justice there. He used to tell the manager in the factory exactly what he thought too. Oh yes, and the trade union leaders if they weren't doing their jobs. He'd give them what for. Believe it or not, my dad was only 5'2". I feel like a giant. He worked in the paint shop. He had to be tall to reach over the roof of the car to paint. So a special platform was made for him. My dad got a special platform. And yet, small he might have been, but he could hold the attention of a meeting of thousands. Can you imagine if you were at the back trying to see him speaking? Where is he? There he is, in that coat there. There's a platform there. But if you couldn't see him, you could certainly hear him. He was a firebrand, all right, but very loved and respected. Guess what? His Irish friends, which there were many, christened him the Pope of Cowley. Pope of Cowley, he was always fighting all his life for justice and for more. Here's to you, Dad.
Fighting for freedom, fighting for love, fighting for freedom, fighting for us, fighting for freedom, fighting for love, fighting for freedom, fighting for us.
But this story doesn't begin with my father. It goes way back. My father, Robert Freizinger, his name, but 8 of our family didn't make it. My great-grandfather, Tobias, and my great-grandmother, Rosa, were taken out of their family home, which they'd lived for many years, decades, and they were shot by Nazis, the Austrian Nazis. Others perished in the death camps. My dad couldn't talk about the Holocaust. It was just too much for him. He never spoke a word of German to us apart from swearing. Hooked. It was my grandfather, Erno. There he is. He told us the stories. Came from Budapest to meet the surviving family here in Oxford. What an impact that had on us. It was mammoth. Reminds me of what Woody Allen said once. How do you know you are Jewish? Your parents never told you. There's a lot of truth in that. I get my love of music from my family. My dad was completely Viennese. He had 2,000 classical records. Schubert was his favorite. Do you think I could play it on the guitar? Yeah. Not tonight. And my great-great-grandfather. How far the family went? Pesach Freizinger. Here's his memorial stone in the Vienna synagogue, the main synagogue. Pesach Freizinger, wow. He was a bit of a dude for sure. He was a composer in the synagogue, very famous, and beautiful bass singer, hugely talented. And my uncle Latzi, who came here to live in Oxford, sang in the Vienna boys' choir. So obviously, they didn't mind Jewish boys then. They had beautiful music, and he had it. Lazzi cheekily kept all of the fees that he got and didn't give it to his family because they said they couldn't give him any pocket money. He said, I didn't believe him, so I kept the money. And my dad, he used to play revolutionary tunes on the mandolin and harmonica. The mandolin was made by Italian prisoners of war in the Second World War, where he was custodian. And he loved the Italian guys and the Italian too. Avante populo, revoluzione, revoluzione. Avante populo, revoluzione, triumpharat. Revoluzione, triumpharat. Revoluzione, triumpharat. Revoluzione, triumpharat. E viva comunismo e libertà! Yeah, we learned quite a few songs. Music and politics, that's us. My grandfather, Erno Freizinger, was only 17 when he fought in the Hungarian Revolution in 1919 with Bela Kun. The woman found me irresistible, he said. Do we believe that? He said it was the Red Army uniform. He likes to talk like that. The revolution failed and my grandfather had to flee from Budapest and ended up back in Vienna, as did Bela Kun. My family ran, there he is, my family ran a cafe near the famous Prater Park. Turn round, there it is. It's a Cafe Budapest! And here was life and soul there. When the Nazis took over in the Anschluss in 1938, Grandad was taken to Czechoslovakia as slave labor to dig trenches every day. When the trench was dug, he was told to walk. Walk now! Geh! Los geht's! Los geht's! Los geht's! Geh! Geh! Erno! Geh! But you'll shoot me. Nein! Wir haben dich lieb! This is your last chance! Das ist deine letzte Chance! Geh! Los geht's! Los geht's! He carried on walking. Carried on walking, waiting for the bullet in his back. Carried on walking. The bullet never came. He caught the last train from Prague to Hungary, where he went into hiding and survived the war. My grandfather Erno said to me, I can't hate anyone, least of all the German soldiers who saved me from the gas chambers. Erno's sister was Erzsi. Anyone know what Erzsi means? What name is? Erzsi is Elizabeth in Hungarian. She was my great aunt. She still lived in Vienna. We went to visit her in the mid-70s, me and Sue and a friend. We drove in a Mini Minor all the way! She came to the door. I said in my best German, which was not so good though, Ich bin dein Großneffe. I'm your great nephew. komma aus England, alltså. Took a while for her to sink in as to who I was. But we soon got chatting. Then she showed me her left wrist. The tattoo was on my wrist. She was the sole survivor who survived in our family from the death camps. Hers was Auschwitz. And her Viennese husband, Herr Pollermann, turned her over to the Austrian police. She tended the grave of our family with its 8 victims, with love and affection always, and respect. Remembered in the cemetery of the main synagogue. I don't think the remains were in the grave. When will we bury them? As she directed us there, driving along the tram lines. Of course, the police stopped us. That was the only way she knew how to get to the synagogue. The police were terrified of her. So, there were no arrests, just directions. At the grave, we wore the yarmulke, and we placed 8 stones upon the family grave. And then she wailed. She wailed. Time stopped still. We froze. All the pain was there before us. The lament was unforgettable. But although it was so sad, it lifted our spirit. It lifted our spirit at the same time. A recognition of tragedy and of our miraculous survival. I can't explain why this was so. Shortly after, we moved to the Prater Park.
But before that, will we bury them?
We walked together in the Prater Park. You show me numbers written in your bark. You take me to a synagogue where you whine and wail to a mystery God. 8 people died in different ways. You rise above an Auschwitz grave.
Will we bury
tears of love, your jaw steel. Embrace, we sit, the ghost is real.
Will we bury Edward? Will we bury Edward? Will we bury Edward? Let the past go. After we went to the synagogue to the grave, Ergie went to the Pride Park with us, and she sang, and she danced, and she danced, and she sang. Would you like to dance in the Blue Danube? You can all dance if you wish. My dad used to listen to this, we all as a family, every New Year's Eve. Arizona! Beautiful. Do you watch a New Year's Eve concert as well from Vienna? Amazing. Look at how a single candle can both defy and define the darkness. We later went to her favourite cafe for the very best chocolate cake. She knew about that. She said she was an Austrian citizen. Ich bin Österreicher Bürger. But with a Hungarian heart. Mojo Vojo! That's I am Hungarian. I am Hungarian in Hungarian. You can try it. Mojo Vojo! Mojo Vojo! Mindigyo! Her tears of love, a jaw of steel. In my life, my dad moved from Freizinger to Freya. And me, from Freya to Freizinger. Freizinger, am I? My name, an unforgettable link to the dark past and the joy of the present. A singer for the street, the pubs, venues, festivals, playing for all who love life. Einfach aber gut. That's what Ergie said. Simple but good. I think she wanted to say, don't overcomplicate your wondrous lives. Enjoy every moment. Music and politics stream through our veins. A river of human history and song. Let's celebrate. Let's carry the light. Let's spread the joy of life. Auf das Leben! Auf das Leben! Auf das Leben! For life! For life! For life! For life!
Let's carry the light.
Carry the light, carry the light till love has come. Carry the light, carry the light till love has come. Carry the light, carry the light till love has come. Carry the light, carry the light. Till love has come.
I'm Tess Lehman! Bye!
Okay. Thank you for coming to the show. As usual, we couldn't do this on our own. First of all, this man Peter Cann comes to the stage. He said he was going to play about my life. I said he must be bonkers. Let's go for Peter. Woo! Let's go for Andy on the lights. Come to the stage, Andy. Come to the stage. He's been working with us for over 30 years, does all the lights for the company. We've been to Edinburgh Festival together. He's amazing. A.D. Pauly. And behind here, let's bring him out. The director of the play, Joe Swarbrick. A brilliant rock musician in his own right, with Border and Sexy Breakfast. Me and Sue gave him a gig when he was 14 years old with Sexy Breakfast, and they were absolutely awesome. Phil's here, he was in the band too.
And Darren at the back.
And Darren, yeah. And let's hear it for Sue, my musical co-spirit and partner.
Thank you very much for all the support you've given us.
Also, thank you to Stephanie for the Cafe Budapest sign.
An encore. Play an encore.
Would you like an encore? Okay, one thing we've learned. I didn't realise just how many of our songs were inspired by my family heritage, actually. And this is another one, because in the darkest moments of life, there can be light. And that's something that I've learned from getting closer to family heritage. I have to say, it's not easy to actually write this play. And if it hadn't been for Peter, this enterprise would probably never have reached fruition, because I always found a reason not to go there. Does that make sense? Yes. Yeah. So it's great that he gave me a good kick up the bum. Said, get on with it.
Happy to do that.
So here's another song inspired indirectly from these experiences. It's called Belief of Love.
touch. I believe in your belief of love. 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 I feel your feelings everywhere. I taste your taste, I smell your hair. There's so much more here than enough. I believe in your belief of love. If you wish to join in, you can. I believe in your belief of love. I believe in your belief of love. I believe in your belief of love. Living through the hard times, living in the darkest day, there will be a light there. Sun rises on its way. When I see your smiling face again, my soul soars to skies above the rain. I wait here now for your warming touch. I believe in your belief of love. 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 We love you all. Okay, we're going to open the bar here. And if you feel like it, we're going to have a drink and thank you so much for coming. We're amazed. How many people turned up?
Thank you.
And